Samuel. This is my wife.
My name is Roslyn. Let me spell it. Roslyn. No A's and I's, okay? And I've lived in Woodlawn now for 20 years, since 1994.
Probably.
Exactly.
Could you give me a short bio of your life living in the city of Chicago?
Well, I grew up on 47th Street. I went to Coleman Elementary School. I went to DuSable High School. I graduated in 1965 from DuSable. I went on to St. Francis University. I stayed there for 1 year, then I transferred to Southern Illinois University, where I met my lovely wife many years ago. I also played basketball in high school, in college, but since you asked for bio, so I'm not trying to impress anybody. I was a high school All-American, All-City, All-State. Went on to be involved with basketball on a professional level for a very short period of time. I went to the Indiana Pacers for a short period of time. Also went to the Seattle Supersonics for a very short period of time. Wound up getting cut from both teams, but nevertheless I made it there. Basketball was very instrumental because at that particular time in 1965, wasn't a lot of African Americans that had a lot of money, that were able to pay for their educations and things like that. But we're part of what's called the baby boomer generation. I think that our generation did open up a lot of doors for the generation that followed behind us. We made a lot of mistakes, but we also did a lot of positive things. So for the most part, okay, I'm 67 years old, so I'm probably a little older than most of your parents if I was part of your family as well. Also, I taught school for approximately 30 years. I taught at South Shore High School. I taught at Metro High School. And at Metro, I was an athletic director. Also, I worked in the area of exceptional education. I majored in physical education, but I evolved to the point where I wanted to be in the classroom more so than in the gym.
I grew up in Algill Gardens, actually, until I was 11. My parents bought our home on 90th and King Drive, and I lived there through high school. I went to Harlan High School. I graduated from Harlan. I worked after that at the telephone company as a clerk. And one day I decided that I wanted to make a little bit of money and I better go to school. And that's when I decided that I was going to save my money, and I went to college. And in college, I majored in education. I majored in special ed. I graduated in 1971. I taught special ed in Chicago Public Schools for many years. And we had a lot of problems with financing special ed. And so I went into regular classroom. And I did that for 34 years. I retired in 2004.